Hi, good morning, all the beautiful people out there. Welcome back to my channel. This is Nisha here, and today we are going to talk about this beautiful black and golden eye makeup look for the festive season coming up. You can carry this with traditional as well as Western formal dresses that you want to wear, party wear that you want to wear. So, without wasting much time, I'm going to get straight into how we've created this beautiful, glossy, golden black eye festive look. So, if you really like and you find this video helpful, make sure that you subscribe, like, and share this video with your friends, and also give it a thumbs up. And if you want to know about certain hacks that I've used here, which really helps you use one particular product, how you do that and how that really works beautifully well, help you on saving a lot of money as well, make sure that you watch this video till end. So let's get into the video straight away. Everyone, this is Nisha here. So today there was a request that they wanted a video in gold and black dress, so I'm going to do this. Today I'm using a primer from Swiss Beauty Real Base Makeup in golden tint shade. So I wanted to try this. I've heard a lot about it, so let's see how this works. I'm going to take a good enough quantity and apply it all over my face, and let's see how it comes. So I'm going to apply this primer, and I'm going to take a generous amount because this has that tint, and we want that. We're doing it for a special occasion kind of a makeup, because black and gold is something you won't wear on a normal day. So let's see how this comes out. Wow, I really like the beautiful natural glow that it is giving on my skin as of now. So there you go. I've just applied the primer. Now as you see that I have this, I'm just going to use my finger today as much as possible. I'm going to use the ring finger and kind of just use the corrector from inside. I really love this. This is very reasonable for around 190 bucks and really works amazingly well, and has a lot of other shades that you can use as well for highlighting and contouring. So I'm going to just use this corrector quickly all the places where I have pigmentation, and there you go. Now what I'm going to do is, after applying this, I'm going to use a brush for foundation, and today I'm again going to try foundation from L'Oreal Paris. This is Infallible 24-hour. The shade that I'm using is 150 Beige Eclat. This is the one that I'm using. So let's see how that works on my skin. So first I'm going to use the base, and then I'm going to apply the concealer. So I think this is not really very good. So let's see. It kind of has some color around. I'm going to use this on my skin. I use a little base and see how that really works. I have a lot of dogs at home, so excuse me just in case you listen to their barking and stuff. So I'm going to use a little more foundation and kind of use it in a tap motion wherever I use the corrector, so that the corrector doesn't move. And I'm going to use the same foundation here to brighten up my eyelids as well. Wow, this really comes out to be well, and a little on my under eyes as well, so that kind of highlights as well as covers. It seems to be a good one actually. Of course, it's a full coverage. Let's see how the finished look comes. Probably I don't need a corrector with this, so concealer. This is pretty well doing its job, it seems. Wow, this is nice. Now quickly, before my makeup creases, I am going to use Fit Me 128, this, because I really love this and it kind of really goes pretty well with my face. And I'm also going to use the same compact to set my under eyes, my eyelids. The base really seems to be sitting very flawless and gives a full coverage. The best part, I don't really need a concealer with this. So this is where I've done this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my eye makeup. So before I do the eye makeup, today I'm going to use the Inglot palette, as you can see here, and it has amazing beautiful shades. Because we are doing a black and golden look, what I'm going to do here now is I am going to use one of their beautiful, where is my brush gone? I think I'm really kind of very, okay, I'll use this brush as of now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the most lightest shade here, which kind of works as a highlighter as well. I'm going to use, and I'm going to place this on my eyelids for the simple reason that we want our colors to pop for eye makeup. And it also gives that beautiful natural glow and sheen, as you can see here. So I'm using this all over the eyelid to kind of does the work of give a little bit of shimmer as well as highlighting. So there you go. Now what I'm going to do is now I'm going to use the small blending brush, and I'm going to use the dark brown shade here, and I'm going to place it on the corner of my eyes, outer corner, in a V shape. And we do the same thing here. Use the same shade. I place it in the outer corner here and kind of cover it further. Hey! I'm just going to blend the shade a little towards the crease line. So this basically I'm doing to give it a shape and depth. However, because this is going to be a gold and black smoky eyes, after we've done this, I'm going to use a little bit of the same black shade and I'm put it on the corners only. So I'm not going to drag it really as in, too much, but then kind of just blend it here in the corner and a little bit towards the eyelid. So you can see how it comes. I'm going to use another brush and I'm going to use the lighter orange shade on the crease, a little bit above the crease to give the transition. So I'm using this shade to give it a transition, light orange. So this will kind of help it blend well. So I'm going to use a little bit more black, and depending on what kind of intensity you want, you can just use it at the outer corners. And not really drag it or blend it too much. There you go. So now this is what I've done, and now I'm going to take a pretty shade with a brush, and this is the golden shade that we're looking at. It's beautiful pigmented eyeshadow. I'm going to take this shade and place it on the lid here. Wow, this is beautiful, as you can see, and I'm just going to apply it on the 3/4 of the lid here, and also on the inner corner of the eyes to brighten up a little. And there it goes. Now what I'm going to do the same blending brush that we used, and take a little bit of the same orange shadow and kind of just blend it and take it a little towards the inner corner as well. So this will kind of help blend it and make it look very seamless. So now I'm going to just finish my other eye as well and get back to you. Alright, now I've done my eyeliner as well. Now I'm going to curl my eyelashes. There you go. Now I'm also going to put Kajal by Blue Heaven on my lower lash line. Also, we need a little bit of, I just definitely need a little more color on my. Alright, now what I'm going to do is the color that I've taken on my eyelids, I'm going to use this brown shade and I'm going to smudge it a little lower lash line. So it kind of gives it a tap, and I'm going to take it all the way to the inner corner. I'm just going to connect it with the outer corner. Same as well here. So it kind of just connected and gives that. Now, since I do not have a blush with me today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this orange color, and very lightly I'm going to take it on this brush, and let's see if we can use it as a blush. Okay, seems to be working. So I'm going to use this orange eyeshadow shade as my blusher. Kind of gives a peachy look. Wow, I desperately needed the color on my cheeks. So depending on how much of intensity you want, you can always pull it up. Nice and peachy shade. So I'm going to use the same shade here also a little bit to give a flush of the shade. Looks good, and I love doing the flush of the same shade on my jawline as well, so I'll do the same here. Wow, I love the way this eyeshadow has turned out as a blush. Looks really nice and beautiful. Now I also need to do a little bit of bronzing, so I think I'm going to use the same eyeshadow palette and the darker brown shade for bronzing. I will use another brush, this bronzing brush, angle brush. So I'm going to take a little bit of this eyeshadow because they're really pigmented, and kind of use it. Wow, this looks really nice. You can see the difference here as well as here. So you guys, you can see this eyeshadow hack, that same eyeshadow palette. I didn't have the stuff, so I thought I'll use it as a blusher as well as my contour bronzing shade. So this kind of really works, and I'm going to use the same shade a little bit on my nose to contour it. And I'm going to use a very little of the shade on my lips to kind of, Alright, now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take a fan brush and I'm going to use the lightest eyeshadow shade here to use as a highlighter as well. So this one palette kind of just helps you do a lot of things. So if you remember, we had that, wow, this looks beautiful. We had that Swiss Beauty shade, the primer that we had, which kind of automatically gives a natural glow on the face. And then this beautiful Inglot eyeshadow palette, this shade, I use it to kind of highlight as well. And wow, this is really beautiful. I don't know if you guys can really see it exactly the way in the camera. It comes out so beautiful. A little more of the highlighter and the highest point of your cheekbones. Wow. This looks beautiful, and use the same one a little bit here. A little on your wow, and a little bit I'll use the finger to highlight my brow bone with this as well. So I use the same highlighter for my brow bone, and there you go. And now comes the lipstick part. Most of us are aware that I just love to outline my lips, and also we still have one more thing, which is my eyelashes. So we're going to do that as well. Let me quickly check. This is my lip liner in a darker shade, which I always just love to outline my lips. Okay. Wow, I really hope you guys can make out the difference. The makeup has come so beautifully well. Golden, black and golden dress makeup. Now what I'm going to do is, I usually love to use these lashes a lot from MAC. The eyelash number is pack 52, and I also have an eyelash glue here. So I'm going to quickly apply the lashes. Alright, so we're done with the lashes, and I have two beautiful red shades to experiment with. So we've done the look for red and golden eyes. So I'm going to try this new shade from Swiss Beauty lip crayons. We've been hearing a lot about, I'm sorry, we've heard a lot about these crayons lately from Swiss Beauty. They last up to 12 hours. I'm going to try this one. The shade is really beautiful. I'm loving the shade, and I think it's really done a beautiful job in terms of wow. This is the beautiful look